graceful falls. This is my arse over tip.
Right guys, so the mate Wayne over at Driftman RC has sent me some crawler tyres. Now they're like budget tyres compared to like your pro lines and stuff like that. However, they do feel good and everything, but if there was any good, then he would be willing to put them in stock. So we're going to take these out and test these. And the best way I'm going to get a like for like comparison is we're going to take the Jeep Gladiator. This is brand new in the box. It's never been out of the box yet. It just came this morning. And we're going to fit the tyres that Wayne has sent me, like I've started here, onto the original SCX10.3 rims, which are exactly the same on the Gladiator. And with the Gladiator already having them rims and the current tyres off the Jeep on there, that way I can go out into the woods now, and what we'll do is we'll sort out a little route and we'll take the Jeep Gladiator as bone stock as it is on a little route, and then we'll change the wheels over, which will then have the original Jeep Gladiator wheels on. The only thing different on this truck then will be the tyres. There's no modifications, no nothing else, no weights in there or anything. The only difference is the tyres. So it's like I've basically done a tyre change, but I haven't. I've got these because I've not used them on the 10.3 kit. I will have an update coming on this shortly, but for now it's these tyres. We'll have a closer look at them, but there is some real meaty tread on them, and they do feel nice and soft and tacky. They're not as tacky as some of the tyres out there, but they feel like very durable, if you will. They're nice, they're soft, and I like the big tread up the sidewalls. So when you're like coming up the rocks, I just think they'll be good for grip like that. So we'll have to try and find some little rocky areas where we can maybe test out the sidewalls and see how they perform as well. We'll be going through the woods, so it will be a bit boggy. It has been raining and stuff like that, and the treads, they may clog up with mud, but when you put them in a side by side comparison for the original Nitto trail grapplers that come on the SCX10.3, there isn't really much difference in width, no height. So they're pretty much a very good like for like tyre. Obviously the trail grapplers are slightly more chunkier, but I can throw all them tyre specs in the video, and I'll just pop them up at the side of the screen here. So they're the original tyres. Like I said, they've come out of bag I from the SCX10.3 kit, so we won't be using those because technically we've already got a set installed. So the only thing left to do now is the remaining wheel. Again, bag I2 from the 10.3 kit. It's the last one left to mount the tyre to. So I'll get this remaining tyre mounted to the Jeep rim. Just plastic, but it's the best way for a like for like comparison in my opinion. So we'll get that fitted now, and then we shall take this into the woods. So there we have it. All four tyres mounted onto the SCX10 rims. So let's go give these a good running and see if they're any good. And if they are, these will be available at Driftman RC, and that's on eBay. So go check it out and check out the link above. So we're in the woods, the Gladiator, and in my bag I've got the set of tyres on the rims that I said. So I'm going to find a route. There's a nice hill to start off up there. I don't know, we'll make the route as we go with the stock SCX10.3, and then we shall do a wheel swap, tyre change, and then repeat that same route. Let's see if these tyres are any good. Good luck, Wayne.
Makes sense. So, when that's the best way to So we're just going to make our way up to the first obstacle up an hill. A couple of rocks halfway up to like get over. Children and all, we have mud. Woo! So these standard treads are doing alright through the muds, but I personally feel the other treads are going to do much better. Right, so we're up the hill. I think it might be in super view on the GoPro, so might not pick it up as clear, but it's a very uneven route up to some rocks to like navigate over, and then you go through like a rocky pile to the end where we come on flat. So for a start, I think that's a good way to test these tyres. Now bear in mind, when we put the new tyres on, we are going to have fresh, clean tread, as we are starting with right here. Oh, slipping a bit here. Now this is on the standard Nitto trail grappers that come with the Jeep. There we go. The portal's just walking over the rocks. Through the little clay bog. This makes it more difficult for this bit. Now my other trail trucks I have, like my SCX10, the original one, my SCX10.2 and stuff, they come up there, no problem, whatever the weather, don't matter how boggy it is. Standard tyres on this, they're appearing to be a bit slippy at the moment, so we'll see. That's the first obstacle. Just slipped straight off there. And I just slipped off there.
The size is not a lot. The size of weight difference, isn't there?
Try that again. From a different angle slightly. I do wish they'd given me a different face option to this, like different hat.
I actually think it's very smart looking, big bit. I've got some business. Tyres are a bit
It's a bit sketchy here.
alright.
Alright. Thought that bit was a bit sketchy. Good tie in the mud, isn't it? Right, so we've give the standard tyres just like a quick test over different terrains, a few little rocks, but you can see how these perform in many more videos, so we already have a good idea on that. So I'm going to swap the tyres over now to these. We're going to go over the same routes we did, and then we're going to make our way up to the top of the wood where there's a lot more, where we can really give them a test. But I reckon we just focus on these. These feel much better than these. Now these felt slippy in places, and this is all we've got to work with in England. I'd love to have nice sandy beaches and clean rocks everywhere and stuff like, but this is the best we've got with all the rain. So I do think they'll be efficient on the quarry. I reckon that'd be a real nice place to take these, mainly for like walking the rocks using the sidewall with all these big deep aggressive treads. Anyway, we'll get these swapped out and back on the move. Now we can test these. Now, as I showed you, there wasn't very much difference, maybe like 3mm difference in height and width between the two. So they are actually a perfect snug tyre for the Jeep in general. They're a lovely tyre, and they're a lot more, I don't know, there's a lot more flex in them. They just feel like a much softer compound. The grip, you can feel it on your hand.
So basically we're going to see the difference between a potential, I don't know what these retail at, maybe £20, a little bit more, to the like 40, 50, 60 pound trail grapplers that we've just removed from them. But feeling them so far, I can't see why these won't be available at Driftman GRC. So check that link up there, get yourself to Driftman GRC, have a look what he's got in store, and if he ain't got what you want, maybe send him a message. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to help you out. So back to the GoPro, and let's really test this Gladiator. I will start with the same route that we went on, and then we're going to have a walk up to the top of the wood and we'll continue there.
So, budget tyre test. Back to the start. Now, if you remember, we had that little slippy issue there, and we do again. But it's not an issue. It's still going.
So yeah, designer tyres, should we say. It slipped in pretty much the same places. A lot of that's down to the just general condition, and the rocks genuinely are slippy. The fact is, it didn't need a hand. It got up all that pretty reasonable. The tyres are a bit packed up with clay, so they'll get a little rinse in a minute, then they got like a fresh tread. But got to remember the price difference as well, compared to like your Pro Line and stuff like that, and your RC 4-wheel drive. And these are tyres on a budget, but they're good tyres on a budget so far. But we'll keep on, and we shall just keep proceeding, seeing how they do.
Oh yes, they're good in the mud. There are with fresh clean treads again.
So I know I've just done the puddle there, but this was actually the original route from just showing you with the stock tyres. So back up here we go. Nicely does it. No sweat. Nice, nice.
This went arse over tit. Holy shit, them rocks are slippery. No.
Yeah, back to the test. I crashed, not the Jeep. Stuff like that, why I didn't want the battery on the side there. It's real sketchy. Oh, it's gripped and pulled away. Ah, same spot. Bit neck and neck here, aren't we, with these tyres? You know, what you're going to spend your money on? Are you going to spend like, I don't know, 20 quid or 50 quid? And buy the budget tyres for 20 and it's 30 quid for other crap, innit? So, we're like up to scratch as far as the comparison went there. But we'll just go and give the tyres like a full-on test. The other tyres do alright, and these are doing well as well. So the quarry would be the perfect place to test out, but it's just not the weather at the minute. It's too slippy and dangerous up there. Climbing no problemo.
Remember, it's cold and wet, so everything's slippy anyway, isn't it? I just want to look there. I'm trying to do it as slow as possible, like climbing everything, without giving it the beans. Doing alright. It's just me, that's. Man, that's a pretty tough hill, that.
It looked really slippy where you stuck for.
It's trying to get over wood, isn't it, there? Yeah. Tell you what, guys, these cheap tyres, they absolutely love the mud.
They should do a speed run.
Well, we've done a run with the tyres, and overall I'm pretty impressed with them, to be honest with you. They struggle a bit on general slippy places like wet slippy rock where I keep falling over and stuff like that. But they love the mud, the dry rock, no problem. General trails, grassy and all that. It's just the wet rock really, but I find that an issue with most of the tyres I have. But for a price difference compared to like your branded tyres and those, and if you're not looking to spend a lot of money on any tyres, I'd say they're ideal. I'm actually looking forward to taking them to the quarry and using them there on a dry day on some dry rock. But yeah, I'd rate them, me. They are a good tyre. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also check out Drift Manji's shop up there. Click that link and go to his YouTube channel and also his Facebook page, Drift Manji RC. So thanks for watching, guys. Ciao for now.